up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Cardi B, you are letting us know a little bit into the group chat again. Remember when Cardi B was talking about that freak accident that happened while she was pregnant? And I was like, why are you talking about needing something and you going to pay? And I was just like, whatever's going on, we just hope Cardi's okay. Cardi has given even more information on on a Twitter Spaces talk. Again, I know a lot of people saying this is for the album rollout, but I will say I find this very weird album rollout. Is this to humanize her? I don't understand why she's sharing this information, but I do know one thing. She is letting us know why she divorced Offset because he seems to be an absentee partner, best friend, or whatever she wanted to call him. Because listen to this. She explained that the freak accident, um, it sounds like this freak accident is she basically she almost went into early labor. That's what it sounds like. But in the meantime, Offset was in Thailand and didn't even bother to fly back. What is going on? And what is up with people painting it like, oh, this is my best friend, this, that? Somebody that lies to you, cheats on you, and humiliates you cannot be your best friend. Somebody that constantly has you screaming and yelling, they cannot be your best friend. They can't even be your like again, what is it that people will take in romantic relationships? And don't get me wrong, I ain't passing judgment. We all been there. But I'm talking about collectively, not the people that's going through Beirut, Lebanon hell. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that go to the other side and you know what it feels like. And you know that by definition, somebody cannot be your best friend if they are treating you like poo poo. And y'all still like, oh, that's her best friend, that's her man. And you somehow, if because somebody is sleeping with you, different rules of engagement you'll accept as opposed to the rules of engagement for a friend or a coworker or whatever. But you know what? This is all about my business. So let's talk about this, right? Cardi B details a freak accident that made her feel paralyzed. She said she couldn't move for 10 days straight. This is actually really, really scary. This is an exclusive from the Jasmine brand. She said, where's it at? During a recent X Spaces session, Cardi revealed that she nearly experienced a major pregnancy complication due to a freak accident. Cardi, who's expecting her third child with her estranged husband Offset, described the incident as both painful and frightening. She said, I don't know how something, well, it wasn't little, it actually hurt. It doesn't really happen often, but it had become so big to the point I was literally paralyzed. If you guys remember, everyone, including myself, was not upset, but just shocked because she elaborated that the pain was so intense she required heavy doses of morphine to manage. Despite the ordeal, Cardi said that she's now in a better place. She said, and the little thing almost cost me my little one to come, but it didn't. That's when she's talking about the early labor. Yesterday I was feeling good. I came home, but I came home high as a kite. So this means this just happens. She said in a lighter moment, she joked about her situation, say, today I woke up sober, honey. I'm dying. If you don't feel good in 4 hours, I'm going to the hospital. If I don't feel good, um, in 4 hours, I'm going to the hospital and I don't give a F. I'll exaggerate this ish so I can get more morphine. Morphine me down. I don't give a D. Again, so that's what you remember. So there's more to this, right? Cardi B elaborated about the freak accident that nearly caused pregnancy complications and made her feel paralyzed. She said, I was going down the stairs and I slipped a little. I practically fell, but I was trying to prevent myself from falling. So I was holding on the railing. My foot still slipped and I kind of busted my A. I felt a weird jerk, like a pop, and I couldn't get up really. I noticed I couldn't really walk. Like I was feeling pain in my, I don't know, in the lower part of my stomach. She added she then took a nap, but felt worse when she woke up. She said, I couldn't move my bottom at all. Just moving my feet was hurting the bottom of my stomach. I couldn't move. I felt paralyzed. Cardi then herself had to call 911. Where was her best friend? Offset don't got an album. He don't got any business. He was busy consoling his ex in Georgia Where was your best friend? Again, I'm sick of people saying they their best friend and they not around. Again, I'm not getting in a Cardi's relationship. If she like it, then we love it. But she obviously don't like it. So we ain't gotta love it. She said, I tore a ligament in my pelvis and it's right where my baby's head is at. I dilated and I was having contractions. I'm reading this real time for every 2 minutes for a whole 24 hours. So they had to monitor me and I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't move for 2 days. She recalled the doctor sending her home on bed rest and told her she has to do therapy. She told her critics, so stop playing with me. I'm not even the type of person to exaggerate anything. You don't even know what the F is going on and what I'm going through. Um, who said Cardi was exaggerating? I 100% believe that. I think people are like, what's going on that you need morphine while you're pregnant? Regardless, thank God Cardi's okay. And more importantly, thank God the baby is okay. Because I'm sure that's what Cardi is focused on, right? Thank God mom and baby are okay. How come in this whole story, Offset wasn't there? He's either off in Atlanta or he's off in Thailand. Again, say what you want about these people that are delusional, that they think it's like they watch. Not talking about Cardi. I'm talking to people that are always bigging her up. It's like they watch K dramas all the time. Just because you got a man or a partner in the house, if he is making you cry, if they are disrespecting you, what is the point of all this? Cardi woke up. I think Cardi's actually telling us what led to her finally being like, I'm divorcing this mofo. I'm pregnant with your third child. You off gallivanting. You're not even by my side. We're not even doing this together. Cardi figured out that you are a single mom, right? You are a single mom on your own. Yeah, he can go see ways and culture and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, the baby that was in your stomach, you went through this. I'm guessing, okay? Now she comes out and say Offset was by her side, then okay, fine. But judging what she says, Offset was not around. He was gallivanting. Offset hasn't been in Jersey for a minute. Again, this makes what was going on with him being with his ex-girlfriend, who's pregnant, even more weird. That this girl is pregnant, but you got a wife that's pregnant and you got a wife that's going through stuff and you got a wife that's hospitalized and in so much pain they have to give her a drip every 4 hours. And you got all these Looney Tunes in the comments talking about, yeah, that's your husband. That's your husband. You stand by him. That's your husband. The girl, don't leave your husband. Are you dumb? That's not your husband. That is, yes, legally, but in the eyes of the Lord, that is your op. In the eyes of the Lord, that is somebody that is not going to be able to grow with you to the next chapter. Again, people change all the time. Maybe Offset may mature, but for whatever reason, it seems like the partner that Cardi needs, when you take away titles like husband and best friend and all these little fantasy things that people use to justify being in like really messed up situations that they are too scared to leave. When you take away all those titles, you're finally separating from someone that, from the outside looking in, has been your biggest ops for the better part of 3 years. Again, hindsight's 2020. I'm sure Cardi wishes she could take stuff back, but you know what the weird thing is? You know the whole thing about when somebody shows you who they are for the first time, believe them. I would go even further. What my dad always taught me: when your intuition tells you to leave, listen to your intuition, because even though there's a lot of titles that get people's minds cloudy, a lot of gifts that get people's minds, a lot of social capital and clout from saying I'm a light, I'm the that get things cloudy so you can't conceal. At the end of the day, when you see a fundamental character flaw in someone, doesn't mean that they're trash. It just means for what you need, something's not vibing. When you ignore that, it's only a matter of time before that same flaw keeps popping up over and over and over. I bet you Cardi wished that she had left the very first time Offset had done this dumb stuff, because nothing changed. The only thing that changed in all this time was Cardi changed, and Cardi learned how to love herself more. Anyway, shout out to Cardi. The baby's healthy. It looks like she's going through therapy. She's doing it alone while Offset is off comforting his ex-girlfriend. But you know what? Cardi gonna be all right. She gonna be all right. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.